Yo, what's the dealio for really though? You know what it is. This is Nkosi TV. I'm your host Nkosi, and we about to get this thing popping, man. You know, put on your seatbelts. Let's ride together.
I'm on the ground in these Gambian streets, overcoming obstacles like a G, like a G. I got my feet in the sand on the beach, on the beach, yo. While the wind blows through the trees and the palm leaves, can't explain this peace. Gotta get away from the drama, embrace my mama, Africa. So get your hands up, 'cause we about to turn up and we about to blow up. And we're screaming, Gambia, yeah, Gambia, Gambia. What you say now, Gambia?
What up, family? What up, family? Hey, man, glad to be back with y'all again. You know, want to start out first by saying thank you to all of my subscribers, my supporters, those that comment, like, share, and the like. There is a lot I want to cover in this time, man, so we're going to jump right in. But before I do that, I want you to consider becoming a partner with my family. I want you to consider becoming a part of my family. And there are several ways that you can do that. You can become a part of Patreon, and we're going to really concentrate in this season, man, to, really connect with y'all, give you some behind the scenes information, so forth and so on. Also coming up, I've reached a point with my subscribership that YouTube now is offering or allowing me to offer partnerships. So there'll be some partnerships coming soon on YouTube where you can donate at the end of the month, a particular fee, and we're gonna offer you some services and some different things for doing that. We wanna upgrade our equipment, we wanna bring you better content, and we wanna have more time to do that, and so we're at that place, okay? All right, so now let's jump in, okay? Year before last, man, of course, when we first got here, things were going well, went through all of that, had a wonderful, stellar year, but going into that second year, I would say probably is one of the hardest years out of the 2 years in Gambia, you know what I mean? And, a lot of people been asking, how my family is doing, so forth and so on. But I lost my family, okay? They didn't die, but we separated. My wife ended up leaving in February of last year, and now it's February of 2023, so that was 22. So that means basically it's been a year since I've been in Gambia without my family. Needless to say, that was something difficult that I had to go through with. We had our own personal problems, so forth and so on. I want to put a disclaimer out there. I did not cheat, and I wasn't fighting her, okay? Without getting deeper into my business, I'm not going to do that, but I just want to put those two disclaimers out there because I care about what people think about me as it relates to, being a woman beater, or a cheater, okay? But anyway, she decided to leave, and I want you to understand I'm not here to defend myself, however, I want to put that out there because a lot of people ask me when they see me how my family doing, so forth and so on. We are in communication now, kids are being taken care of. I'm still doing my duty regarding that, so forth and so on, but we are not together, okay? And going through that, man, and dealing with that probably was one of the hardest things that I've had to deal with in my life, because I'm over in a country that I've never been to, you know what I'm saying? I came with a family, and ended up not having a family, okay? So prior to that, I kind of got into a situation where there were a lot of attacks coming my way. It was just really a bad time, but I'm built for it, man. It's not the first time that I've had tragedy strike in my life. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about me is I'm not a quitter. You know what I'm saying? I didn't decide to tuck my tail and go back to the U.S. You know what I'm saying? So forth and so on. I decided to tough it out, stay here. You know, but I had to start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? And when I say literally from scratch, I mean literally from scratch. Business went down. You know what I'm saying? And all of those things. And so I had to really pivot, really think through. I really didn't have time to grieve because I had to just, you know, kick into survival mode, right? So I decided to not go through another rainy season as far as the restaurant goes. And I decided it was time to shift. So I shifted, man, and I went into partnership with a local bakery. And, you know, when I came into the bakery, man, it was like there were a lot of things that was going on. They were in bad need of help. You know, the restaurant was paying the salaries of the bakery, you know, just a whole bunch of things going on and a whole bunch of things in disarray. So, you know, I seen it as an opportunity to offer my management skills and try to turn things around. At the same time, it would give me a deeper look and inside look on baking, you know, and those kinds of things. Plus, the company that I would be working with was an NGO. And for those of you out that don't know what an NGO is, it's a non-government organization, kind of like what we would call a 501c3 in America. Okay, so I got in there, you know what I'm saying, and there were immediately problems that were presented to me. You know, number one was the bakery was not making any money, right? And so forth and so on. What they had to do was take the money that they were making from the restaurant and pay the salaries of the bakery for a number of different things. You know, lack of marketing. You know, there was theft going on. It wasn't really real leadership, you know, and management in the place because the prior management had left. So, make a long story short, we were able to get in, and in the first 30 days, I was able to pay or start paying the salaries of the employees that I was over. You know, the second month, I was able to pay my own salary as well as the salaries of the employees. And then the third month, we began to scale, right? And so, like I said, I've been there. This coming March will be a year, you know, but we have been able to turn things around, and we've just been scaling every month. You know, now, of course, the bakery is taking care of all of its own expenses, and we're in the green. You know, I can say that I will take a little credit for that in terms of my management, you know, and I'll share with you some of the things that I did. But I gotta give credit to those of you that support me, you know, because when I put the word out, you know, it was amazing, man, just to see the response of those that came. You know, it wasn't soul food, but it was a bakery. But at the same time, people still came and supported, and people are still supporting now. And so it's because of that, along with my management skills, that we were able to turn things around. So I want to give a big thank you to those business owners that patronize the bakery, you know, and do business with me. And also those individuals that are repats here, as well as Gambians, you know, that come every day, day in and day out, you know, to get their bread and other products that we offer. Okay, so you know, pretty much the whole year, that's what I've been doing, just really kind of burying myself in work, doing a lot of spiritual work, you know, and healing, you know what I'm saying, and you know, kind of working, you know, to decide, you know, what I want to do next or how I want to do it, you know. So that's kind of what I've been doing this year, you know. Needless to say, it's been a year of healing. It's been a year of redirecting. It's been a year of vision casting, you know, all of those things, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we still got a lot of other things that we want to do. You know, some of our projects and different things that we spoke of that we're going to be involved in got put on a hold because obviously, you know, life happened, you know, and so one of the things is music. You know, many of you all know that music is a passion of mine, so I want to move forward with that. I want to finish what I started, get this album completed, you know, and do what I love doing, man. Get out there and, you know, patronize people with a good message and bring some positive vibes, you know. Another thing that I like to see, you know, and I don't know for sure when it's going to happen or how, but I like to see, you know, soul food get back up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say that they miss it, they miss the spirit of it, you know, I did everything that I could to make it a place that would be comfortable for people, you know, sort of like a backyard family reunion kind of feel, you know what I mean? And we were able to achieve that. And so a lot of people miss that, you know. They say that there are no other places that quite had that feel. So I want to definitely bring that back, you know, and venture off into that. You know, I want to do music, you know what I'm saying? I want to concentrate on, you know, my land as well. You know, many of you all don't know, but I have land in Gambia, and so I want to, you know, start focusing my resources and my efforts on building my land and really, you know, planting roots here. You know what I'm saying? So those are some of the things. You know, we got some other options possible as well. You know what I'm saying? But those things are so far in the future that I don't want to really discuss those things right now. But I did want to get on and give you a full view of, you know what I'm saying, what it's been like to be in Gambia this last year. You know what I'm saying? And try to kind of give you some insight on that, you know, and how things have been going. I mean, it's been a real different ride, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm built for it, you know, and I want to talk to all of my listeners and all of my supporters and let y'all know that I'm all right, my family is okay, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, situations happen, life happens, and you have to deal with what it is because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you've been looking at the channel, you've been seeing probably some content that you're not used to seeing from me, you know, because one thing that I realize is you can't engulf yourself in work and just being serious all the time. You gotta have fun, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta, more importantly than have fun, have balance. You know, your health gotta be tight, your working gotta be tight, financial situation, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta have some fun, you know what I'm saying? And so that's really what I'm trying to do and focus on. I'm trying to make it all a balance. I want my business to be good, my spirit to be good, my physicality to be good, you know what I'm saying? Want to start building on my land and all those kinds of things, man. So, you know, I believe that, you know, I'll be able to, you know, accomplish those things, you know, as long as I keep my head straight, you know, and focus on my goals, you know, keep the Most High as my focus. You know, I believe that I will accomplish everything that I set out to accomplish. So I just want to thank you all again, man, for those that, you know, on a consistent basis tune in, watch, comment, like, share, you know, and those kinds of things, man. I definitely appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be careful in the future as we're building, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can just embrace success in such a way where you forget about people who really don't like to see you succeed, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, your spectators and your naysayers, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got my head on straight, man. I'm ready for whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep it moving. We're going to move forward. Again, I appreciate all of your support. Hey, and if this is your first time watching this channel, I want you to consider, you know, sending me some love by touching and smashing that subscribe button, notification button, so you know when videos are being uploaded, okay? All right, again, this is Nkosi TV. I'm your host, Nkosi, and I appreciate everything. I want you to check out this commercial, and then we are going to end. We'll be right back. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Nkosi TV, where we talk about self-development, the law of attraction, music, and some things related to Africa. All right? Listen, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, or share on any of the episodes that you encounter on this channel. All right? And don't forget to come over to Patreon and join our family for insider updates, life coaching sessions, and networking opportunities. See you soon.